Fast forward, Unicom, our channel is Waxy AGH Politics Avenue. Political source training Mukusmiki headlines. Najambre na yedibi exumo. Unia, Abna Aksare, Honorable, etimi a PMO PAC committee. Now, work Cited a year makes appropriation of funds bia unia. Officer in charge, a DC, and who actually na unia, and ye asem kotu akra. Na Metro say yemu in seminum. Na yenhwe ko any day ever. Ahasi AGH Politics Avenue.
Now, as a DC, for your account department to be running the assembly. There are so many infractions in your accounting department. I don't think as you sit here, you have even paid attention to the problems in your accounting office.
Sir, I've done that. And we are trying to resolve most of these issues.
So, sir, since you came in, open your eyes in the accounting department.
Thank you, sir.
There's a lot going on over there.
Thank you, Mr.
All right,
Chair.
the next infraction is on paragraph 227. And Honorable Abeno Sir will handle that one.
Honorable DC.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Please. The auditors have cited you for misapplication of funds. That you made some payment to organize some budget committee. Have you seen the reports? I want you to know exactly what I'm asking you so that we are all on the same page. DFO. Respectfully, DC, if I can direct it to the DFO because the DFO was there when this account,
Thank you, Madam
the
Chair.
audit was done, please. DFO.
Yes, Honorable Chair.
What does Section 30 of the PFM say?
Madam President, the paragraph.
I'm saying, what does Section 30 of the PFM say?
Madam President, I cannot easily unless
You have a copy of the PFM?
But I have, but I don't have it here.
You have it? You don't have?
I don't have it here.
I'll give you one. I want you to read for all of us. DFO, pay attention. A member of parliament has brought his copy to you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Budget implementation by principal spending officers. 30 clause 1. A principal spending officer shall plan and manage the activities of a covered entity in accordance with the policy statements and financial estimate of that covered entity. 2, a covered entity shall not obtain a credit facility from any person if that covered entity, A, has not obtained...
I think what I wanted you to read, you have read already. Said you plan and manage the activities of the covered entity in accordance with the policy statements and financial statements of that covered entity. And so when you were cited for this infraction, what explanation did you give to the auditors? And moving forward, what have you done to forestall such misapplication of funds? The amount here is almost negligible, but it is not the amount that I'm looking at. It's the practice of misapplying funds against the law.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We accepted their recommendation in good faith and assured that going forward will not borrow from any other fund to incur some of this expenditure. And
so have you reimbursed the
Yes,
fund?
Madam Chair.
Have you given evidence to the auditors?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Auditors, can you please confirm?
Yes, Honorable Chair, they have done the reimbursement. Thank you.
Honorable DC, with all due
Yes, Madam
respect,
Chair.
please, when you look at today's report from the Central Region, apart from one or two, every section of the main infraction headline, you have Goma Central being cited for one infraction or the other. It is not the best.
Yes, Madam Chair.
It is not the best.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Please take hold of your assembly and make sure it reflects what the laws of our country when it comes to public financial management is adhered to. Make sure you adhere to the public financial management of our country, because you may think that it is some of the amounts are negligible, but the practice,
Yes, yes,
and
Madam
before you
Chair.
realize something that you practice consistently would, result in huge sums at the end of the day if it's consistent. And clearly, almost every infraction here, you have Goma Central being cited.
Yes.
So you have to watch it.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. And I promise that coming years, it will not be so.
Goma Central, there is completion of one number 6 classroom block at Gomoa Lomé. This one was 60% complete. What is the status of it now?
Mr. Chair, I think by now it's over 95%. It's only at painting level, and then they will hand over to us.
You are not sure because you said by now.
I'm very sure. I went there myself about 3 weeks ago.
So
and
who made the assessment that it's 95% complete?
I went with my engineer. It's at the paint. It's left with only painting. So yes, it's left with only painting.
Only painting?
Yes.
This school building, does it have electricity?
Actually, when there is meter, but we have to do the connection. So but before they will hand over to us, I'm sure we'll have that as well.
Sir, electricity is part of the building.
Yes. That's what I said.
Auditors, could you confirm the level at which the completion is?
Honorable Chair, we cannot confirm the percentage of completion, but during our inspection, we realized that some work was being done on the project. Thank you.
So, sir, when will this building be completed? Use a microphone.
We are looking at the next 30 days. Within 30 days, it should be completed.
Don't ask for 30 days when you know that you cannot finish in 30 days.
Okay. So, Mr. Chair,
because I will take you to the cleanest on national TV.
We should be giving up to June ending. We are in May, so by June ending we should be.
By when?
Be ready. June ending. By June ending we should be ready.
By June ending.
Yes.
The funding is there.
Yes, we should be, because we have paid him. It's left with only the retention now.
So electricity will be there.
Yes.
Don't make any promises you can't fulfill.
Yeah.
All right. The next infraction is on paragraph 288. Yeah, do it for me.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, this infraction here relates to the Assembly's inability to ensure that VAT invoices were attached to payment. And so they made payments for goods and services on 5 PVs amounting to 98,392 without the appropriate document or the VAT invoice. I want to ask the finance officer if you are aware that Section 41 of the VAT Act places that obligation on you as a finance officer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, please.
So why did you fail to perform your obligation as the finance officer?
Mr. Chair, please, we have paid.
No, it's not just about we have paid. You were the one in charge at the time.
Yes, please.
And you were aware at the time that this was expected of you by law. So why did you blatantly disregard the law, went ahead to make payments without the VAT invoice?
Mr. Chair, please, subsequently we obtained the VAT invoice from the suppliers and then they pay for it.
Mr. Chair, I think that all the infractions from the assembly relates to his office, and I'm getting worried because it's not about rectifying it after audits identify. It's about the fact that this was expected of you, so you don't even have to be here speaking to it. So why did you ignore the law and you decided to do things your own way, only for you to now tell us you have rectified it after the audit? Why?
Finance officer.
Yes, sir.
You see, the perception I get is you really don't care about time, about law. You do things at your own pace whenever you want to. You don't care. There is a law that tells you how much of that you are supposed to get. There is a law that tells you when you are supposed to pay. Hey, you won't look, infractions over here, apart from one school building that is delayed, everything is your office. Everything is your office. Either you don't know your job or you really don't care about it. And then you come and sit here and you give us excuses. That is it. Pay that and you won't pay. Oh, now we have paid. Are we going to pay by your timetable or the government's timetable or the law that is written? I'm sorry? Did you pay any penalty with it? With the late payment on the VAT?
Mr. Chair, please, no.
Okay. In case they come up with any penalty, you will pay out of your own pocket. Out of your own pocket. DC, Mr.
Mr. Chairman.
The next infraction is on paragraph 292, and Honorable Ms. Bao will take care of it, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Gomorrah Central. This infraction is on failure to withhold and remit taxes withheld. In the course of the year, the Assembly paid for services provided and supplies amounting to 450,000 Ghana cedi. A total of 17,967 was withheld, but the Assembly failed to pay this withheld tax to the GRA, clearly in contravention of Section 116(117). Could you kindly explain to the committee why this was not done?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, please, we've paid all the tasks involved.
Hello, I didn't hear you.
All the tasks involved have been paid.
When did you pay this?
Unless I refer to the dates on the dates, I cannot easily recollect the...
Because the law, that's the income tax law, gives you 15 days. This payment shall be done within 15 days after payment to the supplier. Was this done within that specified time or after the audit?
Mr. Chair, I think we'll pay. The outstanding ones were all paid after the audit. We did all those payments.
This question is specific. It says payment that's in respect of 4 PVs amounting to 450,000. I'm sure you have this. So let's pick to context. Let's pick with regards to these 4 PVs. The auditors are saying that as at the time of the exit conference, 4 PVs amounting to 450,000 with a tax liability of 17,000, which you rightly withheld, was not paid to the GRE within the 14 days specified by the Act. Could you, speak to this issue? Were this paid? If it was paid, let us know when you paid that.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, it was paid, but the date that we pay, I cannot easily recollect it unless I refer and know the actual dates that we paid.
Please, auditors, could you kindly confirm whether this amount we're talking about has been paid?
Honorable Chair, the total amount of 17,967 cedis has been subsequently remitted to the GRA. Yeah, so that has been done. With regards to I want to come back to the VAT. With regards to the VAT, what happened was that they had made payments to a supplier inclusive of the VAT, which means that they have paid for the VAT, but they failed to obtain the VAT invoice. So that was the infraction, and we asked them to go for the invoices, because when you don't do that, there is a tendency that that tax will not be accounted to the government. So they have subsequently provided the VAT invoices, and the withheld taxes have also been remitted to the GRE. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Auditor. But I come back to the finance officer that he should please pay attention to the laws. We are working with regulations. Pay attention to the timelines. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Monies Central, you are discharged. I'm sorry, hold on.
DFO, so how long have you been with the local government?
We ain't some who team course or channel so, ma'am, and I was so jembre, that's an so bad in the Edomania. Yabishia, na Yasumo question.